Hey guys, welcome back. I'm here today to share with you a design team project for Craft Supplies for You for the month of June. Now, what I decided to do this time is, and I know I've done this project in the past, but I really like doing these because they're a lot of fun and you could just make up different designs and it's pretty easy to do. So I did some altered coffee sleeves. Now, I have, oh, I'm a coffee drinker. Let me just put that out there. So that's why I have so many of these coffee sleeves, because a lot of times what I'll do too is like I buy these cups and they look just like this. And it comes with the coffee sleeves and I just have them at home just in case I need coffee on the go. I can just make a quick cup because you guys know coffee can get pretty expensive, right? So I'll a lot of times make some at home, and then when the cup is done I throw it away, and I always save these sleeves because they're you can do tons of different projects with them. So I mean, a lot of times I've seen people do like the hot cocoa packets or like stuff like that, and they're a lot of fun to do, and it's like a perfect little like band for something that you want to send, and you can kind of personalize them if you want. Obviously you can decorate it towards the person's likes that you're going to send something to. So these are the ones that I did, and I kind of wanted to do just a little bit of a variety. And the idea that I have in mind, and I mean I'm way behind on a lot of things, but I would like to eventually send like just like a little bag like this, right? And you fill it with some goodies, and then you could put it in here, and then of course it'll stay better when it's filled with stuff, and just wrap it in the coffee sleeve, and then just send something to a friend, whatever, if there's something that you want to rack to somebody, and you don't always have to send like huge boxes and stuff to people. People appreciate the fact, at least for me in my case, I appreciate the fact that someone's just thinking of me when they don't have to. And if they just want to send a little something, a little something could always brighten up someone's day, I think. So I thought this would be like the cutest idea, just to send a little bit of goodies in the bag and wrap it up with the little coffee sleeve. And they could always, reuse this if they want and whatnot. So that was my idea kind of for these. And when I get the chance, I want to, put some goodies and fill all these up and rack them out to a few people, because, there's been a few of you guys who, of course, well, I mean, I love all you guys, of course, but like, there's a few of you guys know that I've had or have some personal issues going on in my family, and I just kind of want to send a little thank yous out just for, them being there for me and whatnot. So I thought this might be a cute idea. So I'll just go ahead and share with you guys like the ones that I did. So this one, what I did was I added this trim right here. Now this trim on the bottom is just one big piece, and I put it all the way around, and then I added these two flowers, and it's like, it makes a big cluster because these are pretty big, but they're some of my favorite flowers just because they're so pretty. So I kind of put two like bottom to bottom, and then glued those down, added some of these white flowers, one on each side, and then just decided to add a little bit of this pearl trim. I just had some pieces left over in my stash. I know I sound redundant, but I tell you guys all the time, save your scraps, because you'll never know when you just need a little piece. So I had this little piece here. It was actually a little bit longer, so I just glued it down and then put another little piece on this side, because you see that little tiny piece you could have on a project, and then you'd be like, you cut this off and you're like, what am I going to do with that little piece? You never know. So see here, it fit perfectly. So always save your scraps. So I put that down, and I only did it on the front because, like I said, I just had some little pieces here. So I just think that the pearls gave it a nice extra touch to it. I think it's super cute. So this is the first one that I did. Then this is the next one. So this one is a little bit different. The first thing I did here was actually I took some fabric tape that I had in my stash. I've never used it, it's just been sitting there because I'm not really a fan of blue so much. But I do like fabric tape, and so I've just kind of had it sitting there. Wasn't really sure, you know, what I wanted to use it on and whatnot. So what I actually did was I wrapped the whole thing. I think there's like 4 rows of the fabric tape, and I wrapped the whole thing in the tape, and then I took this trim here and went all the way around it, and then I glued it down to where the little fringy parts would stick down at the bottom. I think that's really cute and gives it a nice little touch here, and I just thought it was really cute. And then I went through my stash of flowers from the shop and came up with this little cluster combination here that would match the blue underneath, because I like the fact that the white of the trim kind of toned down the blue, or else it'd be like boom in your face. So I like the fact that it's toned down, but it still pops through and you could still see it. So I just did this cluster of flowers. And let me mention too, everything that I'm using is from the shop except for like the tape, and on these two there's paper. That's just from my stash, but everything else you're seeing is from the shop. So just in case you guys see something that you're interested in, you'll know that it's from the shop. So I just took these flowers. Again, these ones I've had in my stash for a while, but they do come in several colors in the shop, and I don't work with those colors a lot, so it was a nice way to be able to use them again. So I used those, and then I just added some more of these white flowers on the corners, just to, you know, add some more white to it because I really like white. So just did that. So that's how that one came out. And then this is the next one that I did. I really like this one a lot. So I put down some of this, it's actually real vintage like sheet music paper, and it's like so old that like you touch it and it just kind of falls apart. So I've had it in my stash for a while, but I just wanted to use it here. So I covered the front and back with the paper, and then I used this real cute dainty trim here. I put it where you can see there's like the solid band. I put that on the edge on the bottom, and then I just reversed it for the top. So it's the same thing, just facing different directions. And then this piece again was another scrap piece that I had left over from a previous project. You know, it's not that big, but it's still big enough to do something. Again, save all your scraps, guys. So there was enough to add it to the middle part here, because I didn't want to do something that was too thick, because I do love the look of the piano design. So I still wanted to have it popping through, but I just wanted a little something extra. So this trim was perfect because it's like has all these little gaps and stuff where you can see a lot through it. So I thought that was like the perfect touch for that. So I put that all the way around, and then here in the corner I added some pieces of trim. I just cut some little pieces off, and then I did one going up, one going down, and then one coming out in the middle. And then I just added this flower, and it comes just like this, real pretty, has the different layers, and then this big pearl beaded center. So all I did was just have to glue it down, and it looks real pretty. So just has a nice little decoration on the side. I really like that. And then this is the last one that I did. Now I took some of this paper. This was like paper that was on a roll. I used it for like gift wrapping and stuff, and it's just a black and white chevron. And I used it actually to wrap some presents on Father's Day, and of course I still have a bunch left, and you know, I don't want it to go to waste, so I thought it would be cute to use it to decorate one of these. So again, I did the whole thing, wrapped it with the paper, then I added this trim right here all the way around, because if you notice, I do the trim all the way around so that it's finished on all sides, but then I just put the flower in the front, so you know, like that's the front. So I did that, and then again I cut some more. You can't really see it that much, but this trim right here, it's the same one I used on this one right here, and I just cut 2 pieces off, one going like down that way and one going up that way. Then I used all these flowers, again like I mentioned, are from the shop, so I used this big paper one, And then since this was black and white, I wanted to add some black and white flowers, so I took some more of those white flowers, put one on each side, and then I took some of the black ones, which are just like these ones, and just like these ones. Like I said, the store has several different colors of those, so I put 2 there. And of course I wanted a little touch of pink because I love pink and white. I love black and pink. I love black, pink, and white. So I thought that the 2-tone pink flowers would just be a nice little pop of color on there. So I added 2, and then yeah, that's about what I did for that one. And I just think these came out super cute. They're pretty easy to do. I mean, depending on how detailed you guys go, they can be very time consuming, because even though, like I said, they seem simple, they actually kind of took me a little while to do. But I love the way that they came out, and there's just like so many things that you could do with them. And like I mentioned, I wanted to do some like little racks for people, so I thought this would be like the perfect thing to do. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Tell me which one you guys like, or which one's your favorite. And make sure you guys check out the shops. Like I said, the links will be in the description box below. Thanks for watching. Bye.